Okay, now there are 3 carboys that have equal amount of wine in it, so I have to put in equal amount of sparkloid and stabilizer. Now this is the stuff sparkloid, and the way I sort of get it even is I start off by putting 5 tablespoons into each one. Because it's hot, it's very hard to put it into a measuring container and handling it. So the best way I've devised was this method. Now going back, I'm going to put only 3. I keep reducing it so that I get approximately the same amount in each one. Now it looks as if I can go back and put 2 in each one. Now I'll put only 1, maybe not 1 quite full, but and this one will get the rest of it. Now that's sparkloid added. The next thing to do is I have to add a stabilizer. And this stabilizer, see, I put metabisulfite on it and it's all dissolved in there, and I have 600 mils here, so it means I'll put 300 mils in each one. And
600 divided by
200 mils rather. So here's a 200 mils. So I'll just fill it up to there. There. That's 200 mils for this one. No. 200 mils for that one. There. And I hope there's 200 mils for the last one. And it could be a little bit more because I measured at 200 mils. That's pretty close. I measured 200 mils before I put the stabilizer in there. So the volume would be just slightly greater.
So how many grams of this do you put in there?
200 mils.
Yeah, but you had put the clarifier inside there.
Yes, I put the 600 mils there, and I put the stabilizer in there. And the reason I did it is because it needs quite a bit of wine to dissolve the stabilizer. So therefore I put a little bit more. Now the next part is the I don't plug this in until the last minute. No, that's got to hang like that. And then get this thing there. Now I start it. These are, some of these jugs, the mouth is just a little wider or narrower, wider, and but I've got to put them in there. There, see, that one went easily. Now I start slowly because so it doesn't wobble. It has a lot of carbon dioxide in there, and you want to get rid of it. And what I do is I go all through again, the same thing, because there's always some carbon dioxide still left there. And when I do it the second time, it gets the rest of the carbon dioxide out. Could be that. No, those are okay. It's just that we gotta get started slow. Maybe those things. Maybe the. No, those are okay. Now for the final one. And that's all the aerating it'll get. So running water there. Now, what I wanted is to settle a little bit. So what I do is I just put these corks loosely and let our foam settle. Then after that, from one of these I have to put it into the other two. No, I'm just trying to see which one is which. Yeah, I think I'll put... Does this look to be smaller than that one? Or they're both same size?
The one you've got there is probably the smallest one.
This one's smallest one?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. So what I will do is I'm going to put this smallest one into the other two. So what I do is I arrange them one beside the other like this. And this one I have to put on my knees, on my knee, and pour into the other two.
Sure. But you have to let them settle down for a while though, right?
Yes, I want the foam to sort of settle down. And I use this funnel. And at the right angle, there. And now put my arm around it, make sure I don't drop it. And now I'll just pour from this one to the other one. Yeah, you see the foam's all gone.
Yeah.
And you see there's no foam in right now when I'm pouring. So that makes it nice. This is about the hardest part, other than lifting these jugs back to the table. Well, this is the big jug and takes the most line. Well, I guess I better slow down. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, do this one. And I put them one beside the other like this so that I can... Oh, it's much nice. When I agitate it twice in each one, I don't get this foam. Remember in the film you showed me that when she filled the jar to this part, there was always foam on top?
Yes.
If there's a little bit left over, all I do is put in a bottle. It will sterilize. See, this one has metabisulfite in it, so it's anything, any of the yeast or anything that's in the wine, it just kills it, and it settles down during the aging process. And then when I siphon it for drinking, all that is gone. So you see there's a little bit left over. Now comes the hard part. We've got to lift it onto the table.